get inverted. It may get inverted due to animals, fishes, or water currents, or maybe by wind. So that here there are some balancing roots are there which prevent the inversion of the plant body. And you can see at the base you can see these root caps are there na. These root caps are modified into root pockets. Root caps are modified into root pockets. Okay va? So very good examples for this are Pistia, Eichhornia and Agave. Agave is called as century plant. Agave is called as century plant, which is a terrestrial plant. That means terrestrial offset is found in agave. Please note down in the notes, dear students. Please note down in the notes. What is that? Agave showing terrestrial offset, and Pistia is called as water lettuce. Pistia is called as water lettuce. Okay. And Eichhornia, water hyacinth. Eichhornia is called as water hyacinth. Just I'll write on the screen, short form only, water lettuce. And Eichhornia, water hyacinth. Eichhornia is called as water hyacinth. I am giving you another information. This Eichhornia is called as terror of Bengal. It is called as terror of Bengal. Okay. So please note it on the note down. Please note down in your notes. Agave is called as century plant. So now you please come to the first line. Some of the aquatic plants, they produce the lateral branch which are called as offsets, which are having single internode. At the tip of the internode, you please see this is offset and this is internode. This is internode. At the tip of the internode, again what do you see here? Again at the tip of the branch or internode, one more node arises which aerially produces leaves, and at the base they produce balancing roots, a tuft, a group of balancing roots. Now this point still we did not touch. Offset also helps in vegetative propagation, vegetative reproduction. Just this afternoon I have told you that all these subaerial stem modifications, they help in vegetative reproduction. They help in vegetative reproduction. Offset example enna? Pistia, Eichhornia and Agave. Then we go to the next screen, next slide. So from the next slide, in the next slide we have to discuss about underground stem modifications. Underground stem modifications. You please see the underground stem. What does it mean? Either completely or partially, or a portion of the stem is under the ground. Mostly either entire stem is under the ground, or either epiphysis, tip, or a partial portion will be under the ground. So such type of stem is called as underground. So these underground stems can also be called as multi-purpose stem modifications. They can also be called as multi-purpose stem modifications. Now we see why they are termed as multi-purpose stem modifications. Many uses will be there. Okay. First of all of them, they store the food. All the underground stem modifications, they store the food material. And the next one, they offer protection from the herbivores. They offer protection from the herbivores. Okay. And then why? I'll tell you. and they are the organs of perennation. Thambi, the third point I have written perennial. Please note down that these are the organs of perennation. These are the organs of perennation. Why? How can they offer protection, and how these are the organs of perennation? So I have written this in the brackets. You please see the brackets, ma. Just now I put there a star mark. So being underground, as they are inside the ground or under the ground, these herbivores may not find them. Okay, and they may not lose the water. They may not lose the water, so that they become perennial. Organs of perennation. And they offer protection. They are the defensive structures. Or otherwise simply we can write they offer protection from the herbivores. And they also helps in vegetative propagation, vegetative reproduction. Altogether, all the 4 underground stem modifications and 4 subaerial stem modifications and the only 1 aerial stem modification. Can anyone write on the screen what is the aerial stem modification which help in vegetative reproduction? Only one. Yes, very good, Thambi. Bulbil. Super. 2 students. Bulbils help in vegetative reproduction. Aprama, all 4 subaerial stem modifications and remaining 4 underground stem modifications, all of them help in vegetative reproduction. Now, why these are called as multi-purpose stem modifications? I have given you 4 reasons. They store food. They offer protection. They are being protected by herbivores by being under the ground. These are the organs of perennation. They help in vegetative propagation. Okay, Thambi. Now let us see altogether how many types of underground stem modifications are there. They are nearly about 4 types: rhizome, corm, tuber and bulb. Rhizome, corm, tuber and bulb. So we go to the next slide. We go to the next slide. So rhizome. Now you please see this rhizome. The first category is rhizome. When we see the rhizome, it is the first category in the underground stem modifications. In the underground stem modifications. Okay, ma. So let us see the points, important points slowly. It is an underground stem, first point, and it is a fleshy stem which is showing unlimited growth. Okay, showing unlimited growth. It stores the food material and become fleshy. And then you see the next one, it grows horizontally. It is very, very important, ma. It shows horizontally. Okay, horizontally under the soil. So rhizome grows horizontally under the soil. Horizontally under the soil. And the next one you see here. So it is a stem now. How can you say that even though this is under the ground, how can you say that it is a stem? Because it is showing nodes, internodes. It is showing nodes and internodes. Even buds are present. Scale leaves are present. So that because of all these reasons, we can say that rhizome is a stem. Rhizome can be considered as stem because of this reason. Okay. And then axillary buds. They possess both apical bud and axillary bud. Apical bud which is present at the tip. Yes or no? This apical bud give rise aerial shoot. Apical bud give rise aerial shoot, whereas axillary bud they give rise lateral branches at the nodes. Apical bud, you please see here. This is the picture mark. Apical bud give rise the aerial annual shoot, and axillary bud. This axillary bud shows or develop or produce the lateral branches. Axillary bud produces the lateral branches at the nodes. They produces the lateral branches at the nodes. Okay. And this is additional point Thambi. This rhizome may be monopodial or sympodial in nature, but I have taken the example turmeric, which is showing sympodial in nature. That means it produces many lateral branches. All of them grow as a single structure. So it is showing sympodial growth in nature. Okay, ma? And then next one, we'll discuss about some other additional points later. So here, examples. What are the examples we see here? They are banana, ginger, turmeric. Banana, ginger and turmeric. You can see these examples. Banana, ginger, turmeric. Okay, these are very good examples, ma. They are having underground stem. Now, you please see just below the diagram, how do they grow? Please see the line. That means it is growing horizontally. It is growing horizontally. And now, you please see the diagram.